Taking a look back at my 8-year fitness journey, I've had a lot of ups, but I've also had many downs. It's been a lot of hard work. It's been a lot of mental discipline, and I've learned so much along the way, and I've also unlearned a lot. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you my top 5 unpopular opinions about fitness, starting with number 1. No one bad meal, no one bad food will make or break your results. The way that you view food is going to have a really big impact on your fitness goals, your results, and also just your entire life. But that's a conversation for another day. The most important thing that I need you to understand is that you need food. You need to eat. Your body needs food because food is fuel. Food is fuel. Food is our body's energy source. So you need to have a healthy relationship with food. You have to see food as a resource or a tool that your body needs to function. So you shouldn't see food as a punishment or something that you have to earn. So if you're the kind of person who you need to have this type of conversation with yourself before you eat, where you say, oh, I need to do this before I get to eat, or I need to train this hard before I can eat a slice of pizza, or I have to do all of these really big things before I can reward myself with a cookie, then you don't have the best relationship when it comes to food, because there should be a balance. You shouldn't have to punish yourself, like I said, and you shouldn't have to feel like you have to earn something. I literally had this mindset a couple months ago, and I used to have this mindset with myself when it came to food. I felt like I had to do things, I had to go through certain steps in order for me to enjoy what I'm eating. And that's a terrible relationship to have with food. So no one bad food is going to undo the weeks and years and months of progress that you have made in the gym. And likewise, in the same breath, no one good meal is going to give you the physique of your dreams. So no one meal is going to help you achieve weight gain or weight loss. And no one bad food is going to make you lose all of your progress. Your weight loss or your weight gain is as a result of a combination of things that you do regularly, how you eat regularly, how much activity you do regularly on a consistent basis. That is what compounds into that one big change over time, right? So if you're someone who's consistently eating bad, then you are going to look that way, and you're not going to undo those years of unhealthy eating habits from one meal. And the same thing, if you're somebody who consistently eats healthy and you go to the gym all the time and you like to treat yourself to what? A burger, a cookie, some chips, some fries once a week or once every other week, that's not going to undo all of the years of hard work that you've put in. So what you need to fix is your mentality around food. I like to have a 80-20 rule where 80% of the time I'm ensuring that I am indulging in more whole foods, more home cooked meals. So I would either meal prep, and I would just stay away from the high calorie foods, processed foods, high calorie beverages 80% of the time. And then the other 20% of the time, maybe once a week or once every other week, I can then treat myself to a cheat meal. And for me, that's having a healthy balance, because that way I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I don't feel like I'm restricting myself. I don't feel like I am holding myself back from enjoying what I like to enjoy. I like to make the 80% of the time foods also enjoyable so that it's sustainable. Next, doing cardio will ruin your muscle gains. And to that I say yes and no. Now, excessive cardio is where the problem is. But cardio in itself is absolutely necessary for everyone, whether your goal is weight loss, weight gain. It's very important for cardiovascular reasons. Our heart is a muscle, and we need to train that muscle the same way we would train our biceps or our glutes. Keep your heart healthy. So cardio is very important, regardless of what you're trying to achieve. I have been slacking on my cardio recently, but I've been trying to get back. And there are so many ways to do cardio. Do the cardio that you love, that you enjoy. You can do cycling, you can do running, you can swim, you can skip rope like I love to do, and you can do treadmill, you can do Stairmaster. It doesn't matter. Just try and get in some form of cardio at least 3 to 4 times a week. And like I said, it doesn't have to be an excessive amount of cardio. So if you're doing it for like 2-3 hours, stop. Okay, all you need is about 15 to 25 minutes, or you can even do 45 minutes of cardio max. But anything other than that, I think is just completely unnecessary. All you want to do is just maintain your cardiovascular health. And yeah. Next, rest days are just as important as your training days. I know we hear it all the time in the fitness world. No days off, no pain, no gain. Please take a day off or two. It's important, it's necessary, it's vital to your growth. Next, rest days are just as important as your training days. I know we hear it a lot in the fitness world. No pain, no gain, no days off. Please take a day off or two if you have to, 3 maybe, because your recovery is essential to your growth. If you cannot recover properly from your workout routine, from the stress and the damage that you have done to your muscle tissues, how do you expect it to grow? How do you expect to get stronger? How do you expect to even have energy for your next workout? So rest is very important. It is just as important as the time and the effort that you are dedicating to your training. If you find yourself going through any type of pain, or if you just have serious muscle soreness to the point where you can't even get out of bed the next day, it is absolutely okay to take a day off. It is absolutely okay to take 2 days off if you have to. Just rest. Next, you don't need supplements. And to this, I will agree to an extent, but I also disagree. Now, yes, we can all agree that not everybody needs supplements. You can absolutely get all of the nutrients that you need from just your diet, and supplements should never replace your foods, ever. But most people do not eat enough protein, for example. And I'm one of those people. I have been training for 8 years, and I consider myself someone who eats relatively healthy. But for the most part, I still struggle with getting in enough protein. And having supplements like whey protein can help bridge that nutritional gap that I have in my diet. I can have a protein shake, and that helps boost my protein intake for the day. So that's why I always recommend whey protein, for example, to people who are on their fitness journey, because I know that most people also struggle with the same thing. Another thing that I love supplements for is the enhanced performance that it gives you. So when you have supplements like pre-workout, which is not really necessary, I wouldn't recommend pre-workout to everyone. I mean, if you're eating before your workout and you can get enough energy that way, then that's absolutely fine. But a supplement like creatine, for example, has been proven to improve your physical performance. Creatine increases your strength and your muscle mass. So if your goal is to build lean muscle, if you're training to build and to grow muscle, I absolutely recommend a supplement like creatine because it's beneficial. Also, taking supplements can help you with muscle growth and muscle recovery. So after an intense workout, your body needs time to repair and recover. So when you have supplements like whey protein and BCAAs, this can help your body recover more efficiently. So if you're someone who deals with a lot of muscle soreness, a lot of fatigue, then these supplements can help you recover, which is why I like having this Big Shot recovery supplement from Prozis after my workout. All I do is just 2 scoops and I'm good to go. I do have a discount code for you if you're interested in shopping your supplements. All you have to do is go on Prozis website, which I will leave in my description down below, and use code SOFIT10. This code does support me. So if you're interested and you want to shop your supplements, then check it out down below. Next is convenience. Supplements are convenient. If you have a very challenging schedule, if you're a very busy person, sometimes getting all of your nutrients from food alone can be very hard. Having supplements can make getting your nutrients in your diet a lot more convenient. When you have supplements that can help boost your nutrient intake, that is such a win-win situation. So it's always good for me to have my protein shake on standby, to have my creatine, my BCAAs, and even my vitamins, my vitamin B3, my vitamin B12. All of these things help boost your body's performance and your body's overall function. Another reason why I love using supplements, it just supports whatever specific fitness goal or body goal that you have. For example, someone who is a pro bodybuilder might require a lot more protein in their diet, and they probably wouldn't get that from food. So they can have whey protein, for example, to help them meet their daily protein goal. And also some athletes might require more carbohydrates and electrolytes in their diet to just support their prolonged physical activity. Another reason why I love using supplements and I recommend them is that it can support whatever diet you're on. For example, someone who is on a keto diet, which is probably a little bit more restrictive, it might be hard for them to get certain nutrients from their food. So they can use supplements to supplement their diet. And that's just a few reasons why I love supplements, why I use supplements, and why I recommend supplements to certain people. But like I said, it is not a need, it is not a necessity, but it does help. But of course, before you take supplements, you should identify what your fitness goals are. And if you have any dietary restrictions, always consult a healthcare professional before you start taking any type of supplement. Next, high intensity interval training is not for everyone, and I absolutely agree. Not everyone can do HIIT training because the risk level is very high, the injury level is also very high, because it's exactly that. It's a very intense way of training, and not everybody enjoys it, and not everybody is on that level. HIIT training is very popular due to its effectiveness and its efficiency in burning calories and just cardiovascular training and burning calories in a short amount of time. However, it does have a lot of other factors that may not be conducive for everyone. For one, like I already mentioned, the injury risk. The injury risk is high because HIIT training just involves a lot of complex movements, which are very fast paced, and it's easy for someone to sprain an ankle or to have a strain or whatever, because if you're performing HIIT training with improper form, you have a higher risk or a higher chance of getting injured. The intensity and the demand of these workouts can lead to physical and mental burnout as well. Next is just personal preference. Like, not everybody enjoys a very high pace, very intense form of training, because whatever you do as your form of exercise or activity should be enjoyable. It should also be sustainable. I'm one of those people who just don't really enjoy high intensity interval training. You can still achieve fat loss through low intensity cardio. So if you're someone who likes to jump on the treadmill, if you're someone who likes to do Stairmaster, or if you like to skip rope, then you can still achieve whatever goals you have by doing those more low intensity training. So whatever your fitness goals are, approach them with the intention of improving your lifestyle. So think sustainability. Is this going to be sustainable to me in the long term? And fitness is not a punishment. It is a reward to your future self. Hey guys, it's So Fit here. Thank you so much for your continuous support on my channel. If you love this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to leave me a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click the link in my description and sign up to my mailing list and get my free workout program. Make sure you check out my cookbook as well for healthy, tasty, and delicious recipes. Thank you guys so much once again, and I will see you guys in my next video.